Okay, welcome to this beautiful call, transitioning your existing business to an online business. Thank you so much, guys, for hopping on. I'm super excited to see what gets created from here. So, what if it's going to be an interactive session? It's not like a one-way thing. So, if I may ask, what are your businesses like? Like, what is it that you have in mind, and what is what are the challenges that you're facing right now? Yeah.
You want us to answer now?
Yes.
Yeah, my business is I'm a homeopathic doctor and
Okay.
also a bars facilitator. Maybe bars. I run bars. I practice bars and facelift, and I'm a radical healing and shamanic healer, back
Right.
massage.
Right.
So the challenge which I'm facing now is actually with homeopathy. Not I'm getting my clients through online. I'm doing the things, doing the medicines. Apart from that, maybe facelift and I feel like getting my bars run. As I told you the last week, I was having very bad burning pain. I just now thought that like maybe today I felt that I have to get my bars run. At least if I would have run the bars of my clients, it would have been at least good.
Right.
So that is the challenge which I am facing. I wish to have more clients for facelift and running their bars so that.
Right. So, guys, right now the situation that we're in, like, without buying into the point of views, we got to look at what is available to us at this point, right? Running somebody's bars and running facelift may not be exactly uh, the brightest of choices, and what is available to us. Like, we may probably get into some legal issues if we do so. And so, what is it that's available to us? Like, we're looking at what we have learned up until now, and we're like, okay, this is all I know, and this is all I can do. But what if everything was a business, right? Like, what if everything we looked at is a business? Just look at yourself in the mirror. From top to the tip of your toes, everything is a business.
Wow.
Hairstylist to spectacles to your eyes. What can you do with your eyes? From makeup to lenses to everything is a business. Now, what is it that you can actually create online at this point? What is it that you can create without having the point of view that I don't have a degree, without having the point of view I don't have enough information, without having the point of view that will I be able to do it? Okay. Before hopping onto this call, I was just having a chat with Sunaina, and I've had this idea for a month. And I was like, okay, it's calling out. Okay, it's like, okay, so I know I have a capacity to listen to the whispers of creations. And then when I don't say a yes to it, guess what? The creations go to somebody else's. Okay, so the moment you listen to the whispers of your creation, just jump. Okay, so what? Like, people will show up when they show up. But by you not putting things out there, will anybody even know you have that? Will anybody know that's even a possibility?
No.
Yeah. So the first thing is to get out of your head. Okay, to completely get out of your head about what kind of business you can do, what you're capable of, what you're not capable of, the information you have, the information you do not have. Okay, so once you do not have that point of view, then now what else is possible? So what is the first step? What is the first step you look at? Look at what is it that people are asking for. Look around you. Yes, Anana?
So I wanted to ask, like, I did what you said right now. Listen to whatever was the first thought, and before my mind could play around with it, I put it out in a only way which I knew possible right now was a simple Facebook post. How do I mean, I don't understand how to go beyond that.
Right. So okay, we're going to come to that in just about a minute.
Okay.
What was I getting at? Right. So you listen to the whispers. First is listen to the whispers of creation. Second is observe and tap into the energy of what is it that people are looking at? What is it that people are asking for? Do not put out things that you think you want to do. Put out things as to what people are asking to create. Okay, in normal terms, look at what is the need in the market. Yeah, we in Access try to sort of avoid what is easily available to us. Look at what is it that people are asking for. What do they require at this point? What is it that you can create a business out of? And everywhere you've concluded and decided this is the right choice and this is the wrong choice, could you just try and clear that?
Yes.
Right, Rangat, bad talk for online shots by some beyonds.
Reshma, can I take a minute of yours?
Yes.
When you say again and again, what is it people want now? Are you trying to tell this lockdown period or in general as
At
present?
any given point of time.
Okay, fine.
At any given point of time. What is it that people are asking for?
Okay, so I'll just, can I share something from my side?
Yeah, go for it.
So, there is this I am a publisher as well. You must be aware of this. So I've brought out 2 decks so far. I'm with one deck, I'm in, both the decks, I'm in the second edition. I somehow have this mastery over decks. You understand tarot card, oracle card.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 2 more oracle cards that are already ready. I've sat down and worked out on the, the theme and things like that. And one of the theme is related to both the themes are related to healers in fact.
Okay.
I've been sitting with this idea for almost a month now.
Okay.
And now when you brought up this subject, like, and I'm like, okay, the pandemic chaos is there. What should I do? And, I'm like struggling with it at this point.
So what can you do with this? Like what is required of the deck at this point?
Maybe I can just flesh it out properly, and then when the lockdown is over, or maybe I can just actually connect with a designer online and send the work. Let the designer design the whole thing.
Exactly. Okay, so do not wait for the lockdown or anything to come to an end, because
Wow.
this is sort of like a very unpredictable state that we're in right now, right? Which we're all obviously creating, but at the same time, do not wait for anything to change. Start. What can you set up in the back end of your business that will let you rocket ship into the future once this whole thing is over? You wouldn't have to waste your time in setting up back end then. What can you create right now? Like, what is it that, like the very, very simple example, Shamshad said her deck is ready. She knows what needs to be created. What is required is for a designer.
Know what, and keep asking what can you create, because every time you're asking me, I'm getting a new idea. I'm also a book writer's coach, so I can coach people online.
This is like a classic example. Like, how many skills have you put aside because you have a judgment about it, because you think you're maybe not good enough, because you think you don't have the right skills? What all have you put aside? Like, I know Seema does decoupage. Now she can do you not do decoupage? Do you not do art, Seema?
I do.
Yeah. Can you not take online sessions?
Yeah.
Shamshad, there you go. Poonam says if you're looking for designing services, she's available. Connect with her. You don't need to look for her. So this is how you create, guys. Ask for what is required, and you have people right here in the forum to sort of contribute to you. Okay, so what is it that you can create right now? Can you write a book? Can you, what the present business that you already have, how can you sort of make that an online business? If it was not only like somebody said they're shamanic, they do shamanic journeys. I don't quite remember who that was, but yeah.
Excuse me, it is me.
Yeah, Swati said that, right? So Swati, how can you put yourself out there? How many people know what shamanic journeys are? I know because a friend does it for me. I'm also interested in shamanism.
I'm interested.
Yeah, like Seema there.
Wow.
She wants to know what shamanic journeys are. Like how many
Okay.
people can you sort of invite to and say, hey, you know what? I do this and I'd like to create this. And I can do a shamanic journey, a 20-minute shamanic journey for this much. Would you like it?
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
what is actually stopping you from creating that? No matter what, I'm looking for someone for my YouTube channel. Sheetal, I can do your YouTube channel. Get in touch with me. But the point is that, so this is exactly what we're saying. We have skill sets that we don't want to access. Every freaking thing is a business, guys. Look at your room around you. Okay, just look at your room around you. The bed you're sitting on is a business. The bed sheet you're sitting on is a business. The clothes you're wearing is a business. The headphones you're using is a business. The cupboard you use is a business. Everything is a business. What is available to us right now?
Can I share something?
Yes.
Just yesterday, this thing popped up in my head as I was doing my household work actually.
Mm-hmm.
I do a lot of crocheting also.
Mm-hmm.
So yesterday, this thing came into my head that I should start a YouTube channel for my own stuff and an FB page where I can post and I can teach and even start conducting online classes for the crochet stuff and paper craft work, origami stuff, which I love to do.
Yeah.
So there are a hell lot of things which are opening the moment this one small thing clicked.
Yeah.
So I am in the ask for how do I go about with this? And the second thing is about my English classes, which I used to conduct.
Mm-hmm.
So I used to go to this person's place and I used to teach. And because of the lockdown, I'm not able to travel. Neither is the person able to travel. I do for entrepreneurs.
Those who are interested.
So
Shamanic journey.
Swati, one moment.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, go on, Seema.
So I thought of starting this classes of doing it online. Like I'm sitting here, he sits over there with a book. He does a reading, and then we discuss about it, and I change and help him correct his pronunciations, his clarity. So it has become more fun. So I'm like, okay, what more can I add over here? How much more fun can I have creating this kind of classes?
Yes.
And even the reading sessions for kids. A book read kind of a session where we teach about or talk about the books, the stories. Kind of. So this is what I'm looking at now. This is what is popping up for me.
Yes. So Sheetal, you wanted to say something?
No, I wanted to tell.
Sorry? You're sort of cutting off, Sheetal.
Momspresso. There's an app called Momspresso. Okay.
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 Yeah, and you can join Momspresso because I'm an admin and advisory on Momspresso on their single women and divorce group. So Momspresso has different topics, and one of them is what you were speaking about. And as of now, Momspresso is going viral with crochet and book reading.
Oh, wow.
Stuff like that. So you can go to Momspresso's FB page. You can like. They are also having contests right now. So they have prizes like from 1,000 to 2,000. And you can put up your crafts. You can put up your book. They're having book reads at the moment on Momspresso. So if you join Momspresso, download it on Android or Apple, and also like the page on FB. And then you can join whichever group you want. You can post whatever you want. And you can even, join, like put up a recipe, put up these little crochet things, do your own stuff and things like that. As a
wow, wow, awesome. How does it get even better than this?
Yes.
So guys, all you have to do is put yourself out there.
Oh my goodness.
And ask a question. So what do So what do you so this was the first part of the call, right? Like sort of looking at what else is possible, what ideas can you have, what ideas can you take action upon, right? Because everything around you is a business, every freaking thing is a business. Okay, so so the first thing, what do you require is to have a clear picture of what would you like to create. Okay, for the reasons certain businesses do not work is because you do not have clarity on what it is that you'd like to create.
Yeah.
So get clarity on what it is that you would like to create. Okay, do not get overwhelmed by the information that's already available. There is so much information. There is so much information that's available online. There's so much information that's available when you talk to people. Do not get overwhelmed by the information. Try and use the information to your advantage. Okay, and get clarity on what information is relevant to you. Not every information would be relevant to you. What is it that you're looking at creating, and what information is actually relevant to you? Okay, so whenever you're creating an online business, what is it that you first require? What do you require first?
An idea?
Of course, an idea is required. And what once you've created the idea, what is required?
Online presence.
Yes.
Commitment to the idea?
Correct.
Equipments that you need a camera, you need the proper setting, like wherein you can put an account, you need softwares where you know how to show it and play around with it.
You do require softwares, but that can also be like an advanced stage to your business, right? Because what happens is for a very long period, I actually stop myself from creating what I can create with the stuff that's already available to me. It's like a great way. Perfection leads you to nothing. Perfection is a lie.
Exactly.
Okay? Perfection will always stop you from creating what you can create. So the first step is have an idea, be committed to the idea, and have inclination to actually create it. Look at if it's fun for you. You can have like 10,000 ideas in a day, but out of the 10,000 ideas, which all ideas first is fun for you? Second, people are asking for. What is it out of these 10,000 ideas? How many ideas can be implemented right here, right now? Is now the time to implement it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the third is to actually start creating a database.
Okay.
You require to start creating a database. You require to know who are the people who are looking for your stuff. Like today's call, who is my audience? You guys are my audience. So who's actually looking for your product or services? Who can actually make use of your skill set? Okay, Poonam's put her details in the chat box. So if you'd like her services, you can reach out to her. So similarly, who is your target audience? Okay. Now the third, once you have a database, how do you build a database? Like Sheetal message, social media presence is important. Okay. Now, what are the social media platforms that's relevant to you? Where all can you be?
FB.
Yes. Sheetal,
Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram, FB. There's TikTok, which is fun.
Yeah.
But it's a great social media to get onto to get what's that called? Organic reach. Okay. There's all the platforms have paid services, but then all these platforms can be used as organic reaches as well. Okay. And once
sorry to interrupt you, Reshma. What is organic reach?
Organic reach is, it is when you reach out to people without making payments. Like you don't have to pay for your ads. You make your presence felt through whatever way you would like, through a post, through videos, through however you would like it, and sort of reach out to people. And then what they do is either they like your Insta, they like your Facebook, they follow you on TikTok, and stuff like that. Okay. So that is actually making your social media presence available. Now, what do you do with social media? So I have used social media to my advantage today, right? I've put out a Zoom registration link. You guys registered. I and you've and you guys have registered, and I'm here talking to you about something that I am passionate about, something that I would like, I enjoy doing a lot. And I've reached you organically, right? I haven't paid for, of course, I did pay onto Zoom. That was $14. That's less than 1,000 rupees, like almost 1,000 rupees. But that's not a lot of payment to get you guys onto a social media thing. So how can you use, like a webinar is a great way to get people to get to know about you and your services. Reach out, call people. Gary Douglas, the founder of Access, says, make 10 calls just to inquire of how people are doing. A one-to-one conversation of, hey, without having an agenda of selling anything, just getting to know people, just being there for them, especially right now when we're all feeling like we're isolated from each other. Get in touch with them, talk to them, and know how they're doing. And at some point, if they say, hey, you know what, this is what I'd like right now, like, you know, there's so many people sharing contacts and about their skill set, right? And this is the agenda of this meeting was not about doing that, but well, what else is possible? Like we're here discovering different ideas, right?
Actually, that is what popped up when she was talking about mom press. I was like, wow, is this why I'm here?
Exactly. Like neither did I know Sheetal was doing that, nor did I know Seema was doing that. And it's like getting together.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
Just okay.
Go on.
Mom's Presso has a lot of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. It has something called a venting corner where you can bitch about your husband and your mother-in-law. And it has something called incorrigible husband. It has something called recipes. It has something. So I became an admin on their single mom and divorce group, and I started writing. I started advising moms or women who want to go in for divorce, and I realized that people used to come to me for advice because I fought an amazing divorce and I'm happily divorced now.
So that
And it's single moms rock. Okay, and that was only after I did my Access Foundation. Access said I have the choice to create, so why don't I create? If I hadn't done Access, I would have never.
okay, Sheetal, you're sort of chopping off.
Okay.
Your internet is a little wonky.
I have a
again.
damn unstable. Yeah, my internet is a bit wonky. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. So yeah, I love what Sheetal just spoke. Okay. She had an amazing divorce and now if she wants, she can make that a business, right? Like if she chooses to, now she's doing it for free, I guess. But if she chooses to, she can make it like a business for her own. Every part of your life can be a business, guys. Dating can be a business. Finding a guy or a girl for you can be a business. I mean, what cannot be a business in today's day? So the idea is to actually have an idea first, okay? Second is to know how to put it out into the world. Okay, that is first is making your social media presence available. Second is to actually generate traffic to your social media. Generating traffic, what does that mean? Actually getting people to get to know you, getting people to see who you are, what are you. And a great way of doing that is Facebook, Insta, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. All these things are great way of making your social media presence available. Okay, and the third thing is to put yourself out there no matter what. Don't second guess yourself. Put yourself out there. Make your services available, and get people to research about you. Get people curious. Get people inquisitive. Okay, who is she? What does she do? Why she's always on the internet? Like, why do I see a post every other day? Gary Vee, he is a social media guy in the States. He says too much post, Nick, there can never be too much posting. You can never post too much as long as you're posting good content.
I have a question.
Yeah, Ankita.
So it can never be that you are over advertising. Okay.
You got to be aware of what you're putting out, and it can never be that you're over advertising, right? As long as you're putting out content, as long as your content is good enough, as long as your content is something that people are asking for, as long as you know you're adding value somewhere. Like I know that a lot of people here have a lot of information that, okay, Geeta, I'm just going to mute you for a minute. You're muted. Okay, cool. Okay. I know a lot of people here have a lot of information about a lot of things. But what is actually stopping us from actually putting out that content? Like just for the fun of it. I know Lena started doing this recently. She started making 2 minutes videos every day. I think she did it for a couple of days. I haven't seen lately, but yeah, 2 minutes videos every day. That is her way of committing to her business. That is her way of saying, hey, you know what? I'm going to show up. Do you guys get this? Is there any question? Is there anything that you would like to talk about?
I have a question to ask.
Yeah, Ankita.
I would like to get connected with Geeta.
With who?
I'm Ankita here.
Yeah. Who do you like to get connected to?
Geeta, she was talking about she had an amazing divorce.
Sheetal.
Sheetal, sorry.
Got one customer already.
There you go. Sheetal, Sheetal, please put in your contacts in the messages, and yes, there you go. So you got your client there. Sheetal, I'm taking a cut from that. I'm taking a 10% commission on that. But
because I'm in the process of filing divorce. So yeah, I would like to get connected with her.
Okay, awesome. There you go. So guys, this is like, we've had so many examples in the past half an hour of how you can actually create your life, where you don't have to wait for anything, where you don't have to wait for something to show up, an idea to show up for actually, creating your life. And online business is only one way of doing it. Okay, and so did you guys get the 5 elements of creating an online business? One is traffic generation. Second is data. First is idea creation. Second is traffic generation, that is social media presence. Through social media presence, you create your database. Then you make yourself absolutely visible. Okay, and the 5th one is add value. Add value in whatever sense you can. Okay, do not judge what you have to offer. Okay, and what is it that you have that nobody else knows? What is it that you have that nobody else can create? Okay, are there any questions you have? Nobody?
I have one.
Yes.
How do you actually get to know where you reached a stage where you have enough information or you need more information? Because there are often times when I find myself sort of just collecting and hoarding information and researching and not really taking any action on what I could be taking action.
What is your question? How do you know when you have enough information? Is
information. Yes.
Yuma, you always have enough information. We as humanoids have a tendency to always feel like we need more information. And that is a great, great, great way to stop yourself. We're always going to be less than perfect. We're always striving for perfection, but guess what? We're never going to have the perfect amount of information. But the idea is to just go. Keep educating yourself, but create. Keep educating yourself, create. Now, right now in this lockdown period, we're all freaking out about how we create money, right? So what is that one question that you can ask today? What can I create today that will get me cash right away? What can I create today that will get me cash right away? What can you create today that will get you cash right away? And take action, take action, take action, take action. Being something is very important, which follows by doing. Do you know if Gary was only being 28 years in his garage, he was only being the energy and not doing, we wouldn't have access in 172 countries today.
176.
Yes, 176. We wouldn't have had access in 176 countries. He needed a back-end system. He needed people to work for him. He needed a system that actually facilitates it to go worldwide. Where have you decided that you cannot have that business up and running right here, right now?
Thank you, Reshma. That really got me thinking, and I'm planning to put some books on Kindle.
Awesome.
Cash right now, because we cannot sell because we cannot courier books now. You're aware of that, right? Because of the lockdown.
And so okay, this is great information. Thank you, Shamshad, you brought that up. So every creation, how do I say this? Every creation has a part, right? Okay, so say for example, this book, okay? This book, I have to make this book, okay? Now, what does this book require? This book requires hardcover. This book requires a spiral bound. This book requires pages. This book requires ink for it to have lighting. How many products are used to create this book? 4 at the moment, right?
Yeah.
So how many parts can your business have? What if it's not only one particular kind of class? What if it could be, what all can you do with that one business idea? How many products can you create?
I'm getting again a sense of this. Thank you so much. So I can do a separate workshop on blogging. I can teach people how to write online blogging. I can teach them how to write articles, since I have some 20-25 years experience with newspapers.
Yeah.
Then I can do separately book writers coaching. So the whole world opens up for me.
Exactly. The whole world opens up for you. Okay. Are you guys getting a sense of what I'm trying to make available here? Is this contributing, guys? Is this making sense to you?
Hugely. Thank you.
Okay.
Can I have that
Can
number?
you go for 5 points once again?
The
Fourth point I've missed.
coaching number.
Oh, there you go, Shamshad. You have a client already.
Who is this?
Shamshad.
I have put my number in the chat, by the way, for anyone to connect with me. Thank you.
Okay, I'll get in touch with you. This is Lena.
Thanks. Okay, Lena. Thank you.
So, Naina, what were you saying?
In the 5 points, the 4th point is which I've missed. I can't catch it.
What are the 4 you've written? I've
got it in my mind now. I've like actually soaked it in, which was ideate. Then it was social media presence. Then it was content on the social media, which
will lead traffic.
Which people want to hear as well, and what you want to put out, which is last one, which is make value for yourself, make a place of yourself being valuable to them. But what was the 4th one in between that two?
To be visible.
Absolutely visible.
To be
visible.
Absolutely visible.
Absolutely visible.
To make yourself. That means showing up on your social media every day in whatever form you would like.
Okay. Fine.
And guys, one important point which I said somewhere in some point is actually connecting with people. The one-on-one connect. However it could be, right? Like right now I'm connecting to 21 odd people individually, right? Connecting with people is important because without people your business cannot sort of work. Yeah, so connect with them, like talk to random people. If somebody is asking for something on some page and you feel inclined to message that person, even if they may think you're a creep, but that's not your problem to deal with.
No, the problem is there are many creeps on the opposite side. How does one deal with those?
You would just deal with them. I have had at least,
I kind of chickened out and ran away from Instagram for a month, and then finally told myself that because a friend also explained to me, sweetheart, by becoming absent, you're not really going to save yourself from them. So that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't know anything about Instagram. So I understood you can block them. I blocked them, but it continues. So,
but that's the bit, right, Sunaina? Okay, so what would you rather be? Would you rather be out there in the world, or would you rather be hiding in your room?
Out in the world.
Can I answer Sunaina's question, please, if you don't mind?
Yeah.
Okay. So Sunaina, I have a page on Facebook that is called Mio_ho, and it basically provides solutions to people, not even solutions. It's an email-based counseling forum where you can write your issues to us. For example, if someone is facing anxiety during the COVID, you can write to me without coming on a one-on-one conversation, and you can write to me your issues, and you can. So because I go public, I have all sorts of weird, nude people, but I choose to just ignore and move ahead and only reply to make sense. Okay, so you will have a lot of people who will come and who will not be really contributing to your page. Like I have about 12 of them are all nonsensical people, so I just ban them from the page and I move ahead. But to provide hope and to encourage someone. I don't know what may create out of that page, what I may create out of that page.
Okay.
Also, could I add in here is that, Sunaina, you know who is interested in your business or who is interested in your services. You always know.
Yeah, so that's a problem. The interested souls hardly turn up. It's all the lewd souls who are turning up.
No, so what I mean is,
unless I change the porn industry, it's not going to make me money.
And what would you're one sexy hot thing there, okay? So
I don't want to do that. That's not a line I want to go into. So this is not a line of business I want to create.
And that's fine. But what I'm saying is, what if you could own it? Then you wouldn't be at the effect of it.
Okay.
Just own your beauty. Like, stop making it a problem. I am hot, man. I'm goddamn hot. It's your problem. You can't deal with it. Okay. And be more visible. Like, so when 5 minutes into the conversation, I know which person actually is interested in knowing what I know and actually giving me business. And then from there on, I have a choice to block them. I have a choice to unfriend them. I have a choice to talk to them. I have a choice to ignore them. And most of the time, it's like I have a choice that's available. And I'd rather be seen than rather hide.
I get it.
Okay?
Yes.
And there are a lot of people who are nasty and who do not honor you and who'll send you all sort of stuff, like all sort of things. And it's, I mean, we have a choice of being upset and getting into our rabbit hole, or like, fuck that shit. I'm way too important to get into the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah. So guys, this was also an invite to actually getting you to create this online thing for yourself. Okay, so I have a 4 hours class, 3.5, 4 hours class coming up on the 11th, where I'll be like taking you step by step into how to create this for you. Okay, this 4 hours class is for 3,500, and it's going to be a step-by-step approach on how to create your database, how to make your social media presence available, how to build a clientele for you, how to generate that for you, how to actualize it for yourself. So if that's something you're looking at, you can reach out to me and we can get onto a class. It's going to be on the 11th. That's next Saturday. And we can go from there. Hi, Mabel.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good.
It's so nice to see you. Cool. So if this is something that you're looking at, then do reach out to me. I'll get you registered and we can hop on. It's going to be a call from 4 to 7, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think 4 to 8. And yeah, Mabel, go on.
Actually, like you had said that we don't need website for promoting our business, because I'm actually creating a content for a workshop kind of coaching mentoring program. I actually planned it face to face, and because of this virus stuff, I'm planning to go online. So I was actually like looking forward to this webinar, since you said that we don't need website and still we can go ahead and promote it.
Yes.
So how do we do this?
Yes. How, I'm not going to be able to cover the how right now, but I can tell you that I have an online business up and running without a website. Now, website is a great asset to have if you have that kind of money right now to invest. But if that's not your priority, then you do not have to wait for a website to come up for you to have an online business. Don't use that as an excuse to not have an online business. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So there are tools that's available, which is free of cost. There are tools that's available for as cheap as $1,000 for a month. So it's not a lot of investment, right? So there are tools that's available for free. What I'm going to teach you is tools that's available for free, which you can use to your advantage.
Okay.
Okay. So you can use tools that's available to create a database, to make your social media presence available, to make your to have traffic to your social media. That is to have more people like your page, like your Instagram account, like your Facebook page, make you known, to have a YouTube channel that's again free, and to also put out valuable content out there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Yeah, and I have a workshop that's coming up on Saturday, that is on the 11th of April, from 4 to 8. And if you'd like that, do reach out to me. And it's for 3,500. Okay. And Poonam has a question. She says, Reshma, I got a call in between and that erased all the previous chats. So I lost all the numbers that were shared. Can you please share them later? Sure. I will share the details later. Cool. So is there any question anybody has? Yeah.
Reshma, this is answering Mabel. So I started publishing somewhere in 2005. Lot of products have not been sold, and all those experiences I had to go through. So I've got some 7-8 products in the market. I still don't have a website. And with two of my products, I'm already in the second edition. So one does not actually need a website to sell anything.
Yes.
You need to be only seen, and whoever is meant to show up will show up with total ease.
Absolutely.
And not to use it as an excuse, even not to create one website. For me, it's about time I created a website.
Correct. So
Yeah,
if
thank
that's,
you.
Yes, you're most welcome. And if that is something that you're looking at, there are a lot of people out there who do give you website at a cheaper cost. So see what is fun for you guys. See what is priority right now. See what is required of your business right now. Tap into your business. Your business is always whispering to you. Every creation is whispering to you. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. So lower your barriers, please, and expand. Expand, 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 expand. What energy, space, consciousness, choice, magic, miracle, possibilities, and mysteries can you and your body be? To be having a business that creates millions for you with absolute ease. And everything that does not allow you to know, be, perceive, and receive that, could you destroy and create that? Red, Rangat, bad, Pakpara, and Shaspas, and beyond. Also, what would it be like for you to be in the 100 Forbes companies or I don't know, solo entrepreneurs, one of the best in the world, what would it be like for you to actually have that? Like, what would it be like? And
awesome.
yeah, and we have, guys, please keep your eyes open. We have people who are, if you feel that you cannot listen to the whispers of your business, we have business genies like Lena here. She's amazing at what she does. Okay, we have so many people who are here to provide their services. We have so many people. And there's always a way around everything. It doesn't have to be one way. Just choose what you'd like and go for it. Okay? Cool. Awesome. Thank you so much for being here. And do reach out to me if you have any further questions. I hope this was contributive. And I'll see you later.
Thank
Okay,
you so much.
bye-bye.
Hey,
Thank
hey,
you,
hey,
Rima.
hey.
Bye.
Hello, Rima.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Lena has written 2 different numbers at different time. One is 73 and one is 75.
Oh gosh.
I will post her number. I will send you her number.
15375 is correct.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much. Okay.
Bye.
I will send her number. Okay, bye-bye, guys.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye.